Hey, boys. Look, let me come in. Let me come in. No, without you going out. That's the rules. Just be in shortly to scoop the litter boxes. It's like, surprise, kitty. Do not delete people. Stop, I'm trying to type here. You already deleted, almost deleted a couple PMs. Okay, pull up the stream. Hey guys, notice Sarah's kitten cuddle room is live again. Look, let me do this. Audio problems now. Hold on. Don't eat my slippers.
Hey buddies, here's your handsome threesome. Oh, Purries, where's their TV, their entertainment?
Okay, I hear it. Let's see. It was turned off because everybody was nighttime.
Little box. Lots of good food. I gotta remember to take out the pumpkin.
I gotta do something real quick.
Can you take those bowls out with you, please?
Yeah, I'm very probably doing this with the kittens here. They already really
I
deleted
don't
a
hear
couple.
anything you're saying, what?
I need to go out real quick. I'll try doing it in here because the kids already nearly deleted half the internet.
Hey buddies, we gotta get water and let's do some foodies for you. Little snack snack. Oh yeah, we like the snackies. Some threesome. Oh man. Sorry, I'm distracted. Thinking about the news today. I'll be back in a few. I'm going to do a couple of things. A new big water bowl. One of my client's cats passed away. Her name is Buffy, so now we have a Buffy water bowl that was donated to the kitten room. I'll be thinking about her every time I fill it up. A nice big bowl for them. They drink a lot of water. Okay, I got one or two more things to do. You stay. You stay. Harley just pooped.
Yeah.
Normal.
Really
You look like a slug, to be honest with you. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, look at that.
What?
This got everywhere.
Food or catnip?
The litter. It's literally just fell everywhere. Scoop it in. He's going potty. I had to bring in more food too. Okay, guys. Be right back. They did have a snack already.
Okay. Yeah, boys are tech support kids. They want to help. Why is this not working?
You guys can have just a tad more. And you wait until 5 p.m. What a mess, literally. Like, I just made a complete mess.
Blame it on the kitties.
I wish I could, but it wasn't the kitties this time.
Beep Beep said, at least it's clean litter that spilled.
Very true, but the floor is very, there's some, yeah, the floor needs to be mopped. We'll see if they,
At least it's clean. You did put it right in the box.
no, they don't have an adoption appointment this weekend. We're gonna have to clean the floor. Do like
Okay. We'll put them in carriers, put them in Chris's room, and then mop. Or we can mop on the wet floor and have them out here while we mop. That'll be fun. Yeah, the brooming never stops. Sarah should be back live shortly. I made some adjust some settings, and maybe 60 frames per second for our kittens was a little too ambitious. There's some pretty birds in Africa. Got the Allen bird cam.
I think I left the bag in here. Yeah, I did.
Look at the top right. Well, once he turns his head.
Yeah,
Interesting profile.
the black one.
Yeah.
Yeah, very pretty. Look at them, so cute.
Yeah, the XSplit exploded on her. You know, there might be just a real big backlog of applications they're trying to get through. I know they said that there's been multiple applications received for this lot. So that doesn't mean they were approved. I don't know. I just know they received some. I'm just assuming they just haven't gotten through to them yet. What's with your nose? Let me see. Now, that's just your coloration. Makes you look like you got a nose, boo-boo. Come here, Wishbone. ended up taking a long nap on the sofa and got bed head going, or couch head, I guess. Did you too? Did you too? So Harley managed to break into a small container filled with freeze-dried chicken treats last night. And now she's got the most freaking awful farts ever. She pooped. Just said it was normal. So that's good at least.
Oh, looks like I forgot to do a couple things. You guys missing this today?
I gave them the Harley update.
About
The
her
aroma.
expanding tummy?
Oh, not that.
She had normal poop, I think.
Not poop, but aroma-wise, very strong.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. She was in the litter box this afternoon, midday, meowing downstairs, but nothing came of it, and then she farted on you, right?
Yep, twice.
So. Libby, tell me about Libby's eating as of this morning.
Yeah, Libby seems to be fine right now. She might have just had a bad day yesterday, but
yeah.
She has her appetite's been restored. It turns out she did not lose a pound. We had the wrong weight.
Yes.
So she did not lose any weight. Just there was a loss of 0.01 pounds, but over a month, that's expected to go up and down like that.
Yeah.
But she's still going to the vet tomorrow just for a checkup, just to make sure.
More, not just, yeah, one for them to feel their abdomen, but two I want to get some blood work on her.
Can you hand me that one right there?
And then, so that's she's not going to be very happy. So we're taking Carly and her at the same time.
Yeah, it's like she was upset all day last time.
Yeah, I think I'll give her a Serenity in the morning, just maybe try to help remind me.
Okay.
And then, yeah, she's going to be very upset. And I think, and I want to cover her carrier. Try to help remind me to, we have those carrier covers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do that. And Eddie had a good day. He explored today.
Oh.
And so, anyway, no seizures. He had a good day. He got a bucket list checked off. Let's just say that. Mom was very, very tired. I didn't feel right this morning. And I'll add that Eddie amazes me, and he's very smart, and he's a good boy. And John and I made some poor decisions about napping for 3 hours.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock at night.
Was it 3 hours?
It's like 2.5. Look at your watch.
It's already past midnight, so it's gone.
You can't. Oh, you have to go back on your.
I think you look at my phone.
No. It said 9 hours. It said 9 hours on there, didn't it?
Briefly, and then it cleared. No sleep records
Yeah,
today.
but can you push up? What happens if you go up? There you go.
Yeah, but it just has the dailies.
Keep going down. There you go.
Week's average. Doesn't give it no records for today. I have to go on the phone to look.
Yeah, he would wandered out. Well, he wasn't wandered outside. He was
let out to supervise, and then
forgotten.
he went around the yard and then went up to the front door and pushed it open and came strolling inside. And then just saw the door like a minute later and was like, ah! And then I went, ah! And then Chris went, ah! And nobody else even realized the door was open.
No, Ruthie did, but she didn't have any desire. So Eddie and I have the routine. Every time I take the litter outside, he goes down to the bottom step while I'm taking or I check the mail, and he has grass. Well, this morning he was running late, and so I said, okay, you can go out for a minute after I came back in. And that was my mistake. And so I was on the phone with my mom, and I heard him meowing. I'm like, huh, I wonder what he's meowing about. Well, he probably just needs water. And then I got up, and all of a sudden the door was wide open, and I was, I wouldn't have worried. I was, if it, I would, Eddie, anyway, I quickly went around and saw everyone but Harley, and that's when I got panicked, because I would never want any of them to get out, but specifically not Harley, because, anyway, she was sleeping. She's like, what's the big deal? I'm sleeping. So Eddie had gone, so while he was out, we could see him on camera, and he was nibbling on his normal spot, and then he was like, okay, I'll just check out the front yard, and he went around the front yard, had some more nibbles, and then he went to the front door, and you can hear him scratching at the door to get in. And then finally he put enough weight on it, and he just let himself in. And you can see him in the camera look behind and be like, and then just went downstairs. It's terrible. So he's, when he was much, much younger, he had gotten out before. And I know that he wouldn't wander far. He would wander further if we were outside. Remember, you did that game of chase one day with him? We've let him out before when we're there, and he's been very good.
Yeah, he's like, he just hangs around the front yard and even the back half towards the house of the yard. He doesn't go near the sidewalk.
No.
And it's like we saw a lady walking by with her dog, and she kind of like stopped there and just stared at the door.
And that's why Eddie was scratching to get in. Yeah.
And then she kept walking.
I won the Mother of the Year award today. Anyway, he's very smart, and he doesn't have much longer to live, so he got to have a half hour of. And what the funny thing about it is that Chris was yelling out the door that I found her, and he was fighting Eddie not to go back outside. Did you see? He was like.
That explains why I couldn't hear him, because he couldn't stick his head through the door.
Because he was fighting him to get back out.
But I did tell her that any cat puke from him today is all on her.
Yeah, it was really bad. He hasn't thrown up, thankfully. And Harley was safe in her little tube on the 6-foot cat tree. And we know Nakia and B would not go near the door because we've seen them run from it. Trillian, I don't think Trillian's same. She would not go near it. So it would be Ruthie. And she has gotten out. Remember when the wind blew the door open that one time when I was outside? She went out, and then she freaked out and ran and tried to get right back in. Penny would go out. I could see Penny. I know Penny would go out, but she wouldn't go far. Libby would not even go. Libby would never. It would just be Harley. I have no idea how she would react. She'd be like, whatever Penny does, I'll do.
Looks like Sarah's back up again.
So tell me about what's going on with her, what she had.
I think she has 3 or 4 kittens, 4 weeks old. They were brought to the shelter yesterday.
And she hasn't had kittens in how long?
Probably close to 2 years.
Poor little happy poopers. One time, and so at the apartment complex, Eddie and Ruthie knew how to open the windows. So if they weren't locked, or if they were the old windows that couldn't lock, and I'd only have them open an inch, they've had to squeeze through that. And one time, Ruthie managed to squeeze out a window, and I had no idea. I mean, like, I was on my computer at 10 o'clock at night working away, and I get a knock at the door, and it's my neighbor. She's like, I've got Ruthie. Well, Ruthie was so smart that she, I know she went all around the complex, which was so not safe at that time. But anyway, she was trying to get back to the apartment, but she misjudged the stairwell. And so my neighbor, who used to like help watch or come care for the cats while I was working like 12 hours a day, she would stop by. So she knew them really well. And she could hear a cat meowing, and she looked out her apartment complex and she could see Ruthie in the stairwell where my door would be. But the wrong stairwell. Oh my God, gorgeous.
That's Kittens Sarah got.
So cute.
Big bellies.
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh, look at Wishbone. He's like, I have missed this all day long. Because I put it up here when I was sweeping this morning and then forgot to put it deck down.
Probably about 5-6 years ago, I had the wind blew the door open and I didn't notice. It must have been open for hours.
Oh.
And it's like everybody was inside sleeping.
Yeah.
I figured socks, you know, he would have gone out and ate, and then he probably did just like Eddie did today. Got his fill and came back in.
You know, I would love to get a vestibule because that's the nice thing. Like,
what's that?
Like a vestibule, like a little. So there's a dual door system, a 2-door system. So like there's
like an airlock.
Yeah, because like a lot of times in client houses we're requested to go through the garage for that specific reason, because you come in the garage, you shut the garage door, then you go into the house. I have a couple of houses is that you go into the garage, shut the garage door, then go into the laundry room and have both of those doors shut, and then you go into the house. And those are probably the best houses to go into because there's like all these triple. That's why I would love if we could get an automatic garage door opener and we just come and go through the garage, and then we have that. But
no, we only have one Dasher right now, and he's fat and slow.
yeah, thank God well, Penny is very interested. So Penny will be at the door and she'll but she doesn't do what Eddie does. Eddie, you think you're gonna get Eddie? No, you're not gonna get Eddie. Every morning, John.
For an old fat guy, he's pretty fast.
He's very fast.
And he tends to wait till, you know, he sits there and just watches until you look away, and then he.
Yeah, he knows how to get between the legs, and he's got good timing.
There you go.
Oh my God! So Mary Jane's had one get out the upstairs window, go across the roof, climb down the cinder block wall, and show up standing on a heating unit, meowing at the office window. Yeah, no, Lizzie, we don't have an automatic garage door. I think the garage doors are like from 1979 when the house was built. And so it's all manual. So when Chris comes in, if it's locked,
you have to come inside.
Yeah. So, and then, yeah, I would love to be able to get one of those so that we can just come and go through there. You know, I was thinking after the 14th, we might be able to take the Jeep down for the month if we wanted to, or we could put the Jeep in the garage if we wanted to use, so we don't have to tank in the driveway. And not on the street. Yeah, oh, totally. John totally wants an automatic. It was just this summer kind of picking and choosing. And so instead we got 2 fans that have not yet been put up.
Yeah. Actually, we need a handyman to do it, but right now that requires them to come in the house. And
yeah. Well, right now I don't want anyone.
Yeah.
Ruthie, I don't know. She's pretty smart. I think she was halfway right.
We'll see if the blades can detach.
Yeah, that would be great because I'm really worried about someone tripping and falling in there. Oh my God, Ghosties, you had one of those too that would go along the roof. He would love running along the length of the peaked roof. And oh my God, the row houses. Oh my God, that's my worst nightmare. It was great until the neighbor said hello to him and he started rolling around happy. Then he ran off the end. What? He ran off after a bird and had to grab roof Looney Tune style. Oh my God, these freaking cats. I swear they live to. the ones that Ghosty's describing are really the best cats because they really keep you on your toes and laughing and have so much personality. So what's going on with the UK and the vaccines? Are they starting to distribute now, or is it later this week or next week? I haven't been following the UK. I think I'm gonna have to start limiting my intake of news because it's depressing. But yeah, you gotta have to have a matching pair. They have to be the yin and the yang. Because he says his brother was super lazy. Next week, huh? That's exciting. Did you see that Bush, Clinton, and Obama have all agreed to take their vaccines on camera to prove that it's safe?
Well, the naysayers would just say that wasn't the vaccine.
True. I thought about that. But I like that they're coming back together again. Like where the last 4 years they haven't worked. Doesn't seem like they've worked to get all together.
Yeah, people who don't want to believe, they'll find any excuse not to believe. Look at that one, big orange beak.
Oh, that's pretty. I like the blues and the greens. Oh, wow. I still think the one that we saw last night was more impressive with the...
Yeah. He's shooting other birds away.
One of them seemed like it landed on top of another one a minute ago.
The thing about birds is, like, don't just look at the bird, look at the different colors and the patterns and the feathers. And it may look like a completely black bird, but if you look closely and catch the angles right, there's like a wide range of colors.
You know, January 5th is National Bird Day. And because I was looking it up for like postings for
National what?
Bird Day.
Yeah.
So I think I'll do like a post about cat, obviously keeping cats in, and then they have to go out putting bells on them. And then have you seen the collars that are cat bird? They look like scrunchies on the cat, but they're like
Someone's at the door.
Penny's at the door. Hey, Penny.
Bell collars are also really good if you have a cat that likes to ambush other cats in your house. Goira, she was like that, and she would, she was a black cat, and she would attack the other cats on ninja-like and everybody started hating her until I put a bell on her, and then I let everybody keep track of her.
He's fluffy. He's fluffy.
There's two of those birds now.
Are you guys playing patty cake? Do you see her, dear?
Mm-hmm. Sage is interested.
No, that's not Sage. That's Yammy.
Oh, Yammy. You can see him on cam too, I think.
He's very purry with her. Is that Penny? How you doing, girlfriend? You hear the birdies?
Beep Beep said that she bowed her Meezer and Panther. The stinkers learned to walk without setting off the bell.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
You only heard it when they ran.
That is amazing. Did you see that? Oh, you missed it. Look, he's all fluffy. Sage is fluffy. Good look.
I see.
Penny, are you meeting the threesome?
His tail fluffed up, but
His back is still a little...
He's not upset about it.
No, he's not upset.
Definitely curious. Yeah, he's been on walkabout and come face to face with other kitties and completely ignored them.
Yeah, I think he ran right into Ruthie, and oh, here's Harley. She wants to see what her big sis is doing. And he's been into Eddie and Ruthie.
Dex hates the bells and will rip off the bell collars off the other cats.
Oh wow. They say for secret cats we're supposed to have bells on. Eddie.
Oh. So if I saw something going ding 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 ding, yeah, it's a good idea. Ambassador Penny on the job. She's like, I want to play.
Wanna come in? Harley's here too. Harley's. And Penny says, no, let's play. Harley got distracted. I mean, but Penny got distracted by Harley.
1:20, we should be going soon.
Dear, you know, we should be. You know we're not going to bed anytime soon, right?
We go to bed, but doesn't mean we go to sleep.
Oh, okay, so Mara uses it for any new cats in the house for a few months so they can figure out where the hell. Oh, that's smart.
You hear that, boy?
Cousin, his name was Custard. That's awesome. Let me see if she wants to come in. Can you distract him over here?
Yep.
Okay, no, not that sound.
It worked though.
Look at him. He's purring. Sage is purring. Do you want to come in? Oh,
She's nervous.
Yeah, well, she's. Look at him. He's so fluffy. Penny, it was just a towel.
The towel that she was standing on shifted and she went boing. Hop backwards.
Yes, Sage is great. Oh, they're going nose to nose. Oh, he's purring with Penny. No, you can't come out.
Yep, you could just see him on cam too.
Penny, they're very purry. They're very excited to meet you. Penny. There's Harley. No.
I think they're purring because they have potential of leaving the room. They are very loud.
Penny, do you want to come in or no?
I think that's.
Oh, there's Nakia.
Time to close it.
Why? No, Nakia is very interested. Harley's like, what the hell? Good job, Penny. Penny's gone nose to nose with two of them. You want to try now? Wishbone's not so sure. And they're gone. Nakia is very curious.
Sage is really purring.
Yeah, they are very excited.
That's Wishbone playing with a toy right underneath the cam. So he's our cameraman for right now.
Want to come in?
When I started getting tired on the couch, I should have just grabbed an ice cream. Spared us a 3-hour nap. I think it was close to like 2 hours.
We sat on the bed couch at 8, and within 30 minutes you were out. And then we woke back up at like a few minutes before 11. The whole time Harley was sprawled between the two of us. Where she was on me and you were, you know, you had your hand on her and me. Oh, look at the tails on the guy on the left, the far back left. Do you see him?
Yeah.
Look how long that tail is. Look at Penny's at the door.
Look at this, look at that.
It looks like I know, it looks like a twig. Like a, oh, you can't see it now. Do you see him?
Yeah, way in the back.
Yeah, he's gone now.
He's blocked. Unless I was looking at the wrong bird. It really was. Oh, there's a bird sitting on another bird to get him to move.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. Is it gone now? That's gone now, right?
Yeah, that's the bird that did it in the bottom right corner. It's now being, they stand on him and push him out. What's happening again?
Ooh, look at that jump.
He poofed a little from that. Yep, cameraman's at it again.
Have I lost weight? Oh my god, you're my hero, TJ. No, it's quite the opposite, but thank you. That made my day. I've been very, very depressed by the weight gain because of the, I don't know, it is what it is. It's been stressful. This has been a very stressful week. Very stressful. Oh, they're changing it. What's going on?
I was wondering because all the birds just vanished. I guess they're refilling it.
Oh, wow. We haven't seen this before.
Looks like it's on an arc or in
like a
a
pulley
crane.
system, right? Yeah.
Because it's kind of like it moved like that.
Oh, now we gotta wait, dear, to see what happens when it comes back.
See all the birds in the trees waiting.
Yeah, it got really quiet all of a sudden.
This is not live.
Yes, it is. It's 12/4, and how it's
It's
yeah.
it's
It's
the
the
UK, it's the EU date system.
or
I
however
thought it was April 12th.
everywhere but the U.S. state
Yeah.
system. Anyone come?
Well, see, I thought it was live. The time's right.
Let's see if she'll. What do you think, Penny? Look at this. Sage is all like, hello. Look at Sage. Do you see him?
Mm-hmm.
Too personal.
It's okay, Penny.
Oh,
Sage is like, I didn't do nothing.
He puffed up from it.
Yeah. Yeah, as a programmer, I prefer the year, month, day format. Or spelling out the month. Like I do on my cam up there.
He's sniffing her butt. He's all up in her butt. Very quiet. Look at him. Look at him here. Oh my god, now she's good.
Yammy's like reaching up to play.
Oh my god, Sage is all
Oh,
over.
there it is. Just came back up. Yep, they
Uh-huh.
refilled. Put new fruit out.
You're popular, Penny. What do you think? Sage is like, I'm in love.
Reason why I got quiet is because they muted it.
Look at Yammy. It's okay.
Ambassador Penny.
She's gonna put her foot down. So.
Sage is like, why are you hissing at me? One pet
Can you,
Sage
can
too.
you, can you do the... It's okay.
And the first bird is back. Sage is defluffed.
He's purring. What do you think, Penny? You want to go?
Yep. Wishbone is so fun to watch because he's like, bang! You know, he goes all in real fast.
Look at Yammy's so curious.
Yeah, Beep Beep says those teenage crushes can be so awkward to deal with.
He's trying to, like, he's doing a lot of, like, head back and forth. What do you think? Well, Yammy's going behind to smell the tail.
He's trying to poke her butt. I saw a paw go up like this. He didn't touch, but okay, I think it's time for her to.
She's okay. She's just.
Yeah. You know, she's about not to be when her butt gets poked.
He poked her butt.
Can I have this back? Huh?
She's talking to him. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You want some?
I'm trying.
There you go. What do you think? Yeah, your butt. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Wishbone's my favorite. Of course, you know, ask me tomorrow and Sage would be my favorite or Yammy. It's who's most cutest at that point.
Okay. Boy, did you get a crush fast, mister, huh?
I was about to come to check with you because it sounded like you were trying to yell at me or something.
No, the kid was doing something on the island.
He's being so silly. Meatball. Wishbone. Did it again. Call him Meatball.
It's to be expected. Yeah, I agree. Wishbone is, I think, feeling 1,000 times better with his tummy issues gone, and he's just so handsome. Yummy liked meeting Penny too. That's Penny and running around. It's good to see how good they are with the other cats, right?
Yeah. Very important thing to know.
Yeah. I think Sage is one of those cats that wants to be friends with all cats, you know.
Which, for example, if their future adopters watching, that's good to know, especially if they have more than one cat.
Yep. So unfortunately we can't do 10 and Zen. We decided that's right here. You didn't say right. Why didn't you say right?
Right.
So you do want another one?
No.
Okay, well.
No, I don't.
No, not so Zen. It's not Zen. What was I going with? Oh, so we watched episodes 4 and 5 tonight of The Flight Attendant, and there's only 3 episodes left. John did fall asleep, but I don't think that's a reflection of the show, do you, dear?
It was
Okay, the first one was slow. I
Yeah.
agree. I didn't really love episode 4. It was not my favorite. Yeah, I agree with that. Episode 5 I thought was very, very good, didn't you?
Yeah.
Episode 1 through 3 was fabulous. Episode 5 was really good. 4, no, not so good.
Yeah, if you average out the cast to the number of people in the house, there's only 3. A little over 3 cats per person.
Yeah, 9. Well,
or 3 cats per person.
Yeah, for 9. But if you count the 12 all together.
Yeah. Well, Fosters don't really count because they in and out.
No, but they still recount because we have to do daily.
Yeah.
Oh, so BB, you've seen episode 1. Okay, I really recommend. Right now, it's like one of my peace of minds.
So if you have issues with people who are alcoholics, you might have problems watching the show because the lead actress, the character, not the actress, the character is a heavy alcoholic.
But no, not according to her. She just has some drinks.
She's a functioning alcoholic.
Yeah. That's interesting. Yeah.
But when you drink vodka like it's water.
Yeah. Interesting. I hadn't thought about that aspect of being a functioning alcoholic. You can't get HBO Max, Lizzie? It's not in Australia? Surprising. Guys, it's an international show. It's on HBO Max. You could probably get it on there, but you have to pay for it. And we haven't figured out if it's $14 a month or $14 a week.
It better not be a week. Because we'll be canceling.
Well, we were going to cancel anyway after the show. We're just waiting for the show.
They were smart because they're using the show as a draw to get people to sign up, but they're spreading it out so you can't binge it and then cancel your trial.
Yeah. She also is the head actress is also on. She's the voice for what's that the DC character, the Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And she's
the animated series.
The animated series, and she's a big an animated series on HBO Max has been doing fabulous. So she right now has 2 of the lead shows.
I haven't heard anything about Time Warner, Tracy.
What about it?
She said that HBO Max is looking attractive in light of Time Warner.
I think they're partnered together, though. Oh, I get it. Let's see. You can probably, I think you could get HBO Max on your computer too. It's a streaming thing.
I know if you.
Now that I don't know if it's
like,
free with HBO.
I know AT&T offers you a promo for. They say you can get it on your phone, but it's just getting a trial, which is the same thing you can get without AT&T.
Okay, wait. So Ghosties is saying movie releases simultaneously to HBO Max and theaters.
Oh.
I haven't heard that. That would be interesting to find that out because then that would be worth $14 a month.
Yeah.
Especially right now.
And especially since we have a 75-inch screen.
Yes, and we have 9 cats.
And no theaters and COVID. And yeah.
We went to the theater just in time.
But we rented the theater.
Yes, so. We went to the theater with our friend, husband and wife friends, and we sat
on opposite sides.
And rows and rows between us. It was a lot of fun. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty resigned to not leaving the house at all, other than to go grocery shopping and to the vet and the shelter, which is, we seem to do those 3 things often. And so I'll go.
I need to contact Eye Society to make an appointment to pick up my new glasses.
Oh, so you have to make an appointment to pick it up.
Okay. They actually have somebody sit down and size it.
Yeah.
Final adjustments.
Did he just poop?
I think somebody farted. Warner Bros. To release movies on HBO Max for next year. Just next year.
That's okay, because I would love to see Wonder Woman.
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1984.
When is that going to come out? Are you sure it was just a fart and not a poop?
Well, I don't see any poop.
I saw him on the poop. I think he pooped. Chris gets home at 2:30. How much you want to make a bet will we go? We'll be curtain tomorrow. Oh! Did you just see what he just did?
Yeah, any future adopter, hopefully they enjoy that.
Yep, there's a poop right here.
So far, 8.6 million households have signed up for HBO Max, which costs $15 a month.
Okay, good. That's now. Okay.
That's the price of a movie ticket for one person.
Yeah, I would. Now I can see keeping that. Then, especially if we're gonna get to see movies like that.
Yeah, it's a temporary situation for same day release, simultaneous release. Yeah.
Because there's other shows I'd like to watch on there. There's another new show that came out. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but
It says studios have long wanted to experiment with new ways to distribute movies as consumer movie-going habits were evolving, even before COVID-19.
No kitties. She went by.
Simultaneous releases have long been a source of bitter dispute between studios and theaters, because theaters will lose funding.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Under the long-standing model, studios waited at least 74 days after movies hit theaters before making them available for home viewing. But the pandemic has given movie distributors far more leeway to experiment.
I do have to say that the movie theater is an experience. Oh, look at that. Look at those two. Oh, look, I didn't see his tail earlier. Look how long his tail is.
Wow, it's speckled.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wait, is that the same bird?
I think they're the same birds.
No, but we haven't seen this one today.
The tail pattern is different. I think they're flying in pairs too.
That beak looks flexible. Oh my God, there's 3. He's gonna eat the apple. Okay, see the one on the far left top? Do you see how long his tail is?
Yeah. That's crazy.
This thing is fun. Okay, what were we saying? Oh, the movie experience, especially for going out on dates and stuff, is a very fun experience. So I wouldn't want to, I mean, I would probably make it more like a 1 or 2 times a year thing versus, you know, we used to go quite often, don't you think? Or at least a couple of times.
Yeah.
But I enjoy watching movies at home. Because then you can pause to go to the bathroom.
Make the movies available on HBO Max for 31 days for no extra charge starting when they're released in cinemas. After that period, the movies will disappear from the platform and then continue to run in multiplexes. So 1 month.
Yeah, that was a flying leap squirrel. You was a little crazy man. I was a little crazy man. Did you have a
They're
question?
hoping to allow HBO Max to compete with Netflix and Disney Plus.
Yeah, I mean that because that's no one else is in that has that niche of market, right? I mean, no one else is doing that.
Yeah, Disney Plus has a niche market on their media because they refuse it on any other platform now.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They yank the licenses from everywhere that I've seen.
Smart.
And the reason why theaters aren't happy is like Cinemark stock fell 22%. And AMC fell 16%.
Yeah, I mean it's not a good year for theaters, right? I mean,
No, it's not. Or studios.
really? You think? Oh, because they can't film because of COVID, right?
Yeah, and the movies they have filmed they couldn't release.
Yeah. Yeah. But they could now if they wanted to go this route. But they don't.
Yeah.
I guess it's only Time Warner that right theaters that are.
AMC is trying to raise $800 million to withstand the effects of the virus.
Yeah, Tizzle Beep Beep, I heard today that they'll be lucky to survive. I mean, I really hope some do, but I agree. Same with bowling alleys. But Beep Beep, so I heard today that San Francisco's going into might be going into a 3-week lockdown. I hope Washington State follows suit because it's very, very scary right now. So you probably want to get another haircut and your eye glasses as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Because we usually will follow California a week or so behind.
Yeah, it's like I've been kind of focusing on theater, at least before we started dating, was some movies just really need to be seen on the big screen. And I was primarily limiting it to the IMAX experience.
But then you started dating and it got really expensive.
Yeah.
And your girlfriend was kind of picky about movies.
Yeah.
That's what you had a son for, to go see those movies.
And I would only do 3D on IMAX because the other 3D formats just don't work on my eyes.
Yeah, I've never liked 3D, so I'm not.
If you think about it, it's like when you're in depth watching a movie, you're totally engrossed in it, you don't notice the 3D.
Yeah, I've never liked 3D. It's not worth the extra money. The whole, okay, so it says, yeah, which is crazy. So Ghosty says, as scary as things here, we're ranked 43rd ranked right now, which is insane. Like, because I am scared to death of, this is probably the most I've been scared the whole pandemic. So Beep says the whole state, we've got 5 zones, and based on the ICUs available, each region will go into 3-week shutdown. Okay, so they are going to do a whole shutdown for the state, it sounds like. Oh my God, in California it's 36. I did not know that. Yeah, if so, based on the fact that Oregon and California are starting to go into these lockdowns, I think we're going to be pretty close behind. And it's really scary that we have another, 49 days or so to get through.
You know, they're gonna have to come up with additional ranges on these metrics, risk level metrics. It's green, yellow, orange, and red, but when pretty much 90% of the states are red, or counties are red.
It's nice to see that the Washington counties are, Western Washington are in orange still.
Yeah, they go into red at 25, and there's counties like the worst county is 133. That's Minnesota. Looking at the map, it looks all the same.
So what, I mean, how is that, I'm so curious to figure out how we're gonna make it, how Christmas is gonna go. Like we have about just under 20 houses that are scheduled to leave. And I'm just curious to know if they're actually gonna go, because they've all paid their deposits, they've all said they're gonna be going. I'll be sending out confirmation emails starting this weekend. But like, if we go into lockdown, so what does that, how does that affect people's trips? And will they go? Look at those big guys with the long tails in the back. Those are so cool. And it's really busy right now. I feel like it's more for our entertainment.
Yeah, we're watching it. They're not. Look at the pair of orange ones.
Yeah, I love those colors. I really like the yellow ones. Honey, do you want to come on my lap? Yeah, that's what I've had a couple of clients that actually bought a second home at the beginning of the pandemic here in Washington. So they'll go, so one of them over Christmas is going to that. So I think they'll still go. A client that that's leaving this weekend, they are going to, I think, the San Juan Islands or somewhere, and they rented a home as well. So, but I have some that are going to Iowa. Not Idaho, Iowa. They're going to Iowa. One thinks that her dad's coming up from California for the holidays. I don't know.
It should be winding down. It's 152.
Look at, he doesn't jump on you like he does me. Has he ever jumped on you like that?
Nope.
Yeah, I was surprised don't sit on what you're,
I'm not sitting.
Oh, he's not gonna go on you. You're not that special.
I'm okay with that.
I didn't realize that the 49ers were going to Arizona. They relocated. So, and then I had to ask Kayla, I'm like, why would they do that? It goes against they're saying that the NFL is really playing with fire, and they don't think that they'll finish. It's going to be tough for them to finish the season. Look how much water they drank already. Oh boy, you have a wife that has a lot of energy. This is going to be fun for you.
What are you talking about?
You're not going to be able to get to bed.
Oh, that'll be easy. I'll just go right now.
No. When I get really giggly.
Oh, shit. Enjoy the kittens. Have a nice day.
John's never going to get to bed tonight. He shouldn't have let us sleep. Okay, good night, guys. Thank you for being kind to Penny. Okay, I can't get out, dear. You guys.